Tonight we begin a week-long series called Southeast Snapshots. KTVA 11's Heather Hinsey traveled to Haines to learn more about an upcoming industry in Alaska.
There are just a handful of distilleries in Alaska producing their own hard alcohol. Port Chilkoot Distillery in Haines hopes to make a name for itself not only in Southeast Alaska, but around the state. On a Friday night in the off-season in Haines, the Port Chilkoot Distillery tasting room is the place to be.
We'll do the spruce tip old fashioned.
Not only are the cocktails handcrafted,
Shot of the 50 Fathoms gin.
all of the liquors are too.
So we have, this is our mash cooker here. We cook 250 gallons of mash at a time. We work with corn, barley, wheat, and rye. Here's barrel number one. We're keeping that one in the barrel.
Heather Shade and her husband opened the distillery 2 years ago as a way to create their own jobs in the small southeast tourist town.
Yeah, Haines itself has been totally supportive and I think excited to have our own, whiskey brand coming out of Haines, Alaska. And that's been really a huge key to our success.
Right now they produce almost 1,000 bottles a year in their custom-made equipment: vodka and moonshine, gin and bourbon and rye whiskeys.
When we make it here like this in small equipment where everything's monitored and done by hand, it just feels like you're making something very real and unique, and that's my favorite part about it.
The tasting room opened a year ago. Manager Mackenzie Cassidy comes up with the cocktail concoctions.
Yeah, I get to make people happy, and I like to tell people that our drinks are really healthy too, because they are.
The distillery is one of the few businesses in Haines that's open year-round. It's a hit with the locals, who line up to show their support for the Southeast spirits. The Port Chilkoot Tasting Room is open from 4 to 8 Monday through Friday in the winter. They expand their hours in the summer to accommodate more cruise ship passengers, and you can also find their liquor in many stores around Southeast and a few here in Anchorage like Fred Meyer and Cars. Alexis?
Tomorrow on Southeast Snapshots, we take you to Haines and Juneau, where two artists are making their living doing what they love.